What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Idle Heroes, and you just missed probably one of the most ninja feats of amazingness that I've ever done in my life. That's not true. It was pretty impressive, though. Okay, so listen here. Story time. Before we start doing anything over here, fly. Hate flies. They annoy me. Buzzing around, doing fly stuff. Right past your eyeballs, right around your ear, everywhere you don't want them to be. So I'm annoyed, right? So I'm setting up the backhand of doom. Fly comes by, bam! Smacked him right out of the air. Hits his head on the door, falls down, and I squash him. Fly is no longer alive. You're welcome, okay? You're welcome for that amazing story. Either way, true story. I could show you the carcass of the fly, but I won't. Because it's still there. I didn't throw it away yet. But either way, today, on the Revival account, what are we going to do? Couple of things. First thing, I'm going to ask you, this video is going to go up in about, I don't know, 2 hours before daily reset. So, once you see this video, just leave me a comment. Leave me a string of comments reminding me that I need to do the Trial of the Champion because I haven't touched it. It opens up in like 5 hours. If I don't do it, this will be the only thing I don't clear in the monthly, and that will make me sad. So, remember that. If you're going to leave a comment, if you're not going to, I don't normally leave comments. Today, it's an easy one. Just TOC. Trial of Champion, baby. Do it. Big T, okay? Something. Let me know. Remind an old man so I don't forget and be sad in my heart. What are we going to do today? I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. We're going to do this just because I haven't done it yet. I got like 100 of the little pickaxes. Burn through those, probably buy some extra with gems. But I do want to finally, today do the... I guess we can do our aspen smash real fast. Oh, we can use all the old Wukonginator in here. Well, sick. Do we want to try this for just a quick momski? If it's a Sherlock, we're boned. It's an Eloise. It's an Eloise almond ramen and a whole bunch of crap. That ain't great. Let's just look at what we got here. For gold, you shouldn't have. You know, I'm just buying everything. What you have, I'm purchasing. Thank you. Muchos gracias. Love you. Love you, buddy. That was easy. Anything else for dollars? I mean, you're for dollars. We're going to probably burn through quite a few of you, so that makes... I can buy some more. I think I've got like 700 of those suckers, though, so we probably don't need that many more. Over here, the peeps have been saying, they have been speaking into my ears, Wrath. Listen, you're going to need spirit out the Waz freaking zoo in a moment, so just buy it. Just use your gold, use your USD dollars, purchase some spirit. So, I heed your call. And I shall, and we are, and we have, and we will more, probably. I don't really think I need promotion stones right yet. I've got quite a few of those. We may, of course. I'm not going to say we won't ever need more of them. We might. At that juncture, we will purchase more of them. Not bad. Do we just... I mean, we could try the Monkey King here and see what old Monkinator can handle. He's probably going to die. These guys don't play games. Purgatory? It ain't for wusses. Oh, what the heck? Do they all have, like... Hold up. Oh. We almost died immediately. He's gonna die. He's dead. I forgot to swap artifacts around anyway, so I think this guy's got a melodic strings on. He does. He's slower than all the enemies, which is obviously not the greatest thing in the world. Is he gonna kill himself because of that? Yeah, he does. Listen, these guys are just too dang fast. It's their fault for being so quick and speedy. I can't outspeed them right now. Did that healer chick just drop 120 million damage on me? I think so. So, Purgatory in the Aspen Dungeon, we're just going to put that in the... We ain't ready for that crap kind of tier for now, but that's fine. We will be soon. We will be soon. The main thing, of course, Seal Land. I've got... Are you set up for Seal Land? Probably. I mean, that's probably not a horrible artifact for you. We could throw the melodic strings on to instantly try to nuke the front line immediately. Also have an attack boost that's pretty intense. He doesn't have any self-heals, so call me crazy. I think this is probably a better way, because he's going to guaranteed crit no matter what every time he drops his active skill. Because of that, this might actually just be the play for the old Monkinator. I don't know if we're going to need Mark Purification here. I highly doubt we will. We could go Resilience. We could go a lot of things. I don't really remember what the Dark people do. If they silence you, I'm not worried about it, because we could just clear that off. I guess we can just go see. Let's just go hook our peepers on it and see what we're up against. That would be an astute thing to do, I think. Alrighty, let's jump in. Oop. Wrong way. Every freaking time. I'll never get used to it. There is no retraining my brain to think that going that way is actually that way. Can't be fixed. It just can't be done. So who are we going to use as fodder for all of this? We could level up some Michelles to level 100 to resurrect. I've got a lot of them. But I think for now, we'll just do like so. And then we'll just put bro at the end and just see if it's enough. I'm assuming we're going to probably blitz through the first couple stages. And if we don't, we're in trouble. But I think, oh my god, yeah, his follow-up attacks alone should be enough to probably wipe out the early stages without him really even need to do anything himself. Yeah, he's just smoking everyone, and they are getting absolutely dead, and that'll do it. So stage 12, not really an issue at all. That's what I like to see. I'm not sure when it's gonna, I mean, I'm assuming around like 18-ish, we'll start getting into like some real dookie and have to like make some serious plans. But for now, I'm just gonna enjoy watching him just cream through stages that Ada could not cream through. You know, she just, well, that'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah, she just, I don't know. Like, listen, maybe if you had a Void Imprinted Ada and a really good Treasure Train, she could still do some stuff. The Ada on my team was not doing stuff. She was essentially just there like, look at me, I'm a light hero, I'm E5, and I suck butts. And so I was like, listen, we'll make the monkey. And we made the monkey, and because we made the monkey, we have decimated everybody, and it's a great time. So that was stage 15 already. Okie dokie. We're already shooting our, this is going faster than I thought. I figured it would take a little bit of time there. Good lord, his basic attack pretty much brought that guy to half HP. Not bad. The all damage buff at full energy is so nice on this guy because it works on everything. Like, he doesn't have to be actually using his active skill. Good lord, that's disgusting. When he kills the frontline enemies and then the extra attack just goes through, it just drops absolute nukes. But like I said, I forgot what I said. I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something, it was probably important. Oh yeah, his all damage buff. He gets 50% bonus all damage just by having full energy, which is awesome. But essentially every counter attack that he does now has 50% bonus damage just tied to it, which is pretty freaking good. Like, you can't really just, you can't understate the largeness of that. Goodness. Bro is just dropping, like, I'm not sure what he's throwing at him. It looks like some kind of fruit. I don't know what kind of fruit that it actually is, but it is a decimating fruit. It's like the durian fruit, you know what I'm saying? All them spikes on it and stuff just kills people. It just kills you dead. Is it a dragon fruit? That actually kind of makes sense. I think I had a dragon fruit one time. Now listen, I live in America. I don't know if dragon fruit is native to America. It may not be. And it probably wasn't right because I got it from Walmart. But I will say that was the worst tasting $6 fruit I've ever eaten. Our dude is dead. We lost our monkey. He's no longer alive. They're burning me. Okay, so I need to do damage over time cleanse maybe. You're not gonna pull it off, Michelle. I love your enthusiasm and your willingness to experiment, but you're not pulling it off. Not today. I think we just run that back. We might have just got unlucky. Most likely we got unlucky. Already smoked out one of the dudes. But yeah, dragon fruit, $6, was not very tasty. It was like eating crunchy water. And I was like, this might as well have been lettuce. It wasn't lettuce, but it might as well have been lettuce. And I was like, I'm not worth. Now maybe if you get a ripe, delicious dragon fruit, it's the greatest thing your mouth will ever experience. This was not the case for me. This was not the case that I experienced. He is now dead. See, wasn't too bad. But we're already running into some issues on stage 18, so stage 19, we could be in some dookie. We could be in la dookie. Now, if we ran melodic strings, I think we'd probably be in a better spot. Although he would not have the all damage, whatever. We'll run it like this just for nowsies and see what we can come up with. None of these guys are really upgraded. I could put energy artifacts on the Michelles and try to fish for some stuns. We'll see. We'll see what we need at the end of the day. Also, I'll show you this awesome Gherkinator I bought for like 40 starry gems. It wasn't awesome. Okay, listen, I'll tell you about it. It was like a C- Gherky. But he was going cheap in the auction house and he was about to leave. And I was like, listen, I don't need a Gherky. But I need to have something that I can either, you know, repost or something that I can just tear down for extra contract starry gems. Like, I'm snagging him. You know, that's dirt cheap. 40 starry gems is like, okay. And I yoinked him. So I now have a C- Gurky chilling on the old Baginator. Now, we're already at 20. We are at the 20. We smoked through that one. It must be a little bit of RNG, a little bit of luck on whether or not we overkill this front line. Let's see what we get on this one. And like I said, I can definitely run some energy artifacts on these Michelles to try to fish for stuns, although I'm not sure if we can stun these guys. I haven't been paying a lot of attention, I won't lie to you. I can't do that. I can't in good faith. Why did he not heal? I'm like 92% sure that I put the if he crits, he heals. He didn't heal. We're not gonna, Michelle, listen. Am I stupid? Is my dumbness rearing its head? No, he's got it. So why didn't he heal? He definitely crit. 100%. There was a crit. There was no healing followed by the crit. Do they block healing? I don't think so. I'm like 92% sure that's not the case. We don't need this. I guess I could throw resilience on. That doesn't really seem like it makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, I guess we'll try to get rid of, no, screw it. We'll just go resilience. We'll just go healthy mode. I mean, we could also just go unbending will and make sure that we don't die. There's also a case to be made for the unbending willage. Because this ain't working. I mean, it might work. Whatever. We'll leave it on. We'll leave it. It's fine. Got a double crit stone just for extra chances to drop random crits. It's all looking good. Aspen doesn't matter. You guys, I guess just for now, I'm gonna have to find one of my energy artifacts on somebody else, and it's gonna be probably you, because you're close. Just kidding, you don't have one. Neither do you. They're over here, aren't they? They are. All right, get off of here, and get on to here. And this, I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping we can stun them. If we can't, it's gonna be a bit annoying. I won't lie. Is that going to be the case, though? I don't know. We've got one little wind-up toy left. We can buy more wind-up toys. I don't think they're that expensive. Let's see if potentially with some stunnage, we get better results. We got none stuns. We got none stuns times 2. That's not great. I would put that in the less than ideal category. He crit again, and I'm seeing like none heals popping up on bro, and I don't understand why that is the case. Because I'm not seeing like a you're not healing button popping up, you know? I'm not seeing that. I'm very confused. My confusion levels are very high. I wonder if it has something to do with this weird formation setting. No, he's set up that way anyway. Over here he's not. I don't know if it makes a difference. I don't know. It shouldn't. I don't think you can use those in Sea Land anyways. But I'm just I'm not sure why he's dropping 97 million damage. Should be healing by 15% of that damage, and he's not healing. So we're just gonna give him the unbending will, since that seems to be not working at all as intended. And we'll see if, I don't know why that's a thing. Maybe I'm stupid. Listen here, don't be that way to me. You know I'm buying another one. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I overlook the most obvious things in the world, and then I'm like super confused. I'm like, I don't understand how this could possibly be working the way that it is. And then later down the line, someone points out a very obvious thing to me. I'm like, oh, it's just because I'm stupid. That's the problem that we're having here. So, I mean, did he not drop an active skill for some reason? Again, my confusion levels are high. Did they drain my energy or something? I just happened to miss it? Bro, you got an active skill. You've had it for 3 rounds. What in the mother-loving dong crap are you doing? Am I just having a stroke? Or is this buggy as balls? I mean, what the nutsack is taking place here? Listen, okay, We're giving you the strings. Oh, also, this is a funny one from yesterday. I was sitting there like, man, there's no way to lower my aspen speed. Aspen is just so dang fast. And I forgot I could pull the melodic strings off of him. I forgot it gave speed. Okay, it's not my fault. I'm old. I don't remember these things. But yeah, I definitely could have gotten him with a couple enable swaps to being faster than Aspen, but whatever. We prevailed, and prevailing is really all that matters at the end of the day. Now, let's see if we can do what we're supposed to do here. Well, that was nice. That was a pleasant change. Okie dokie. Got him. Yep. We made that hard for literally no reason. Are you more difficult? How much more difficult? Just 4 little bros. Just 4 little bros hanging out broing. Is it gonna be enough? Oh, they're fast as a mother lover. And we're dead. We're dead as a mother lover. I think we have that. I think we can pull that off. Probably. Right? Sure. Sure. Man, they're so quick. We got horrified again, which is obviously bad, because that means we're gonna die. Maybe I should be getting rid of my resilience and making sure that we can attack on round. Listen, I don't care. Let's just potentially, possibly go with removing a control effect, because not being able to attack is not great. Healing seems to be bugged out of its mind anyway right now, so I'm not sure if that's gonna make any notable difference. It may not. It also may. You guys are dying. I wonder if I run 2 Michelles in the front. And, well, they're not getting a chance to do anything here anyway, because they're dead. We'll see how much damage they take. I might be able to roll, like, I don't know, damage reduction artifact or something to maybe keep them alive a little longer. Just see. Let's go slow with it. There's a chance he crit that time. Of course, the time he crits, I don't have the heal on to keep him to actually heal. Let's try it again, though. I keep saying this. He keeps critting. Now that I've swapped his enable to not die, he wouldn't need to not die if he just healed on his freaking crit, right? It wouldn't matter. He would just be fine. He would just be good. I mean, if he heals 15% of 90 million, I mean, that's going to be a pretty... Listen, you know what I'm doing. Don't get in my way, game. Just give me the extra key. Unbelievable. But yeah, we'll see. Killed all those nerds in the back. And they're just a little too quick. They're just a little bit too fast. Why are they so darn fast? If we could go first, let's try that. Let's finagle some enables. I don't know what their speed actually is, but we can gain 40 more here, right? That's a fairly fast Wukong. 1777. It's not that fast, but it's kind of fast. Now, I don't know if they're basing all the enemy speeds off Transcendence heroes. If so, we're not anywhere near as fast, because this guy's got 1280 base. We're not there. We are not in that realm. But what I do want to try, I do want to try giving you a little bit of gear, because why not? And also not a Rui. Let's give you some damage reduction and HP. Do I have a light-based one of these? I got attack, holy, and crit. That's not what we want. No, it isn't. No, it's not. I guess we can give you a little stone. It's free. Might as well. What's the difference between you and you now? Not much, really, if you think about it. But we does have the damage reduction is something, right? That's got to count for at least 2 things. You don't need an energy artifact because you're dying anyway. That's 30% damage. Is that what the same thing the other one is? Yeah, it's still that. We'll give you the HP as well. Not that the HP is making a turd sandwich of a difference. Control immunity doesn't matter. Don't need that. Not important. Unimportante, as they say in the business. You know, what else could we do here? Is there any other light heroes we could be... Time to use your noodle. You know what I'm saying? Just use your noodle a little bit. See? Ooh. I don't know what that was. It was something. Yeah, the old Gurkinator. Got a C- Gurkinator. Are we gonna build a Gurkinator? Probably not. Ada, I don't believe she does anything special other than balance mark. I mean, maybe. I don't think it's going to be very useful. I don't think you're going to do much either. I don't think so. I think we're probably just going to have to roll it like it is. Right? Strings, slightly faster than normal. I'm still going to leave the other thing on him. You know, I'm still going to leave the, listen. You know what we're doing. Stop asking. Just give it to me until I say stop. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Stop. Stop. Is it gonna be enough? Why did that guy attack the back line? Bro's just wanting to be different. He really? Bro's gonna petrify my dude round one? I'm angry, I guess would be the way that I say. He killed himself. How did you just kill yourself? I mean, does this game, is just like anti letting you know what's happened? Like, why is there not a button to tell me what kind of garbage is taking place right here? Because I'm going to go ahead and say it. There is some dookie taking place. Some dookie that's not being explained at all. There's no debuffs popping up. There's no buffs popping up. There's no indicator for a normal human being to be able to look at it and say, hey, this is what my problem is. And I don't understand that even for a moment. We have no idea what the skill set is of these dudes. Apparently they can just randomly crowd control whoever the balls they want to. And that's cool. That's fine. Bro's still not healing himself, even though he should be healing himself every single time. So there's some kind of anti-heal kicked in here that is also not explained or shown in any way, shape, or form that I can see. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed by that. All of this obviously didn't help at all because he's still not faster than these turds, even with an insane amount of speed. He's still insane. Listen, it's not insane. An above average level of speed for a Wukong, okay? I just don't understand, I guess is the word that I'm trying to say. I don't get why they need to add such levels of confusion for no reason. These things should be clearly labeled, right? There's a whole list of debuffs in the game that they have, right? A whole list of buffs in the game that they have. And yet they choose to not show you what's happening. They're like, you know what? They'll figure it out. It would be a lot easier to figure out if you would, I don't know, just freaking tell me what's happening. Okay, we got some armor break maybe. They both died. That's not great. This guy just took like almost all of his life as damage. Why? Nobody knows. Nobody knows at all. There's no way to tell why he just took so much damage. Do they have a damage on death passive as well? Are these little mims? There's no way to know. So listen, because of all of that, I'm just going to say screw 21 until we go into, like, I don't know, transcended heroes and can just nuke these nerds to death immediately. Because right now, I mean, I got no idea what I'm up against. I can't tell what I'm up against. The devs have decided that the best path for difficulty is just to make sure you have no idea what's happening. And then it's going to be very hard, right? Because if you can't see what's happening, I guess I can do my smashes. We'll smash these little nerds. Why not? Go ahead. Give me my stuff and things. But yeah, I mean, I don't get it. There's so many, like, these heroes here. You should be able to click on this and not just get a reward preview, but, like, this is what these heroes do. Well, dang. That would be handy, because then I would know what I was up against, and then I could plan for it and build around it. That would be nice, right? That would be great. That would be super nice. We don't have that luxury. Either way, seal land, done. Got it to 20. It's all I needed, essentially, for the void business. So that's now completed. Gate of the Void. We also need to be pushing this, because I believe the Soul Awakening Gala that comes up, I want to say it starts at Void Corruption 40, and we're only at 37. So we got to make progress. We could blitz through this and get to 38 immediately, which you probably should do. We also have an egg. Is it going to give me anything good? I got a dude. I'm guessing that's Shadow because he looks like he's got a gold tooth. Would you look at that? Hello, gold-toothed man. Look at that. Look at that. Do I upgrade it? I mean, I don't know. Probably not. I'm not too worried about it. Another 1,000 fixed attack, probably not going to make a difference in any game mode whatsoever. So we're gonna chill on that one. But yes, that's correct. We've now got this done. We've got dark done, and we've got light. And these are generally the people I struggle with the most. Fighting carry and stuff, and Ramen, annoying. So doing 30% more damage to them is a big deal. This would be nice as well. But we'll get here. We got to do some regressions and some stuff and things there. The downside is I'm going to have to transcend a hero just to unlock the Gate of the Void, to unlock the tree stuff, to do the glory challenges. I'm not sure why they decided to gatekeep it that way, where all they really had to do was once you beat the final chapter of the campaign and unlocked the Void campaign, to go ahead and unlock your tree. That would have been pretty easy, right? And then we wouldn't have to worry about transcending a hero just to regress the hero, just to do the tree portion of that hero. That makes no sense to me. I don't understand. But I'm not so. Oh, look, you get a free 10-star. Well, that's handy. Get a lemon. What's in the lemon? 30,000? Not bad. 20. Oh, cores of origins. We're not too worried about those right now at all. More lemons, more core chests. 3 lemons, more core chests. Nothing too crazy there. This is just going to get me my spiritual essence and a little bit of stellar. Not a lot of stellar. Not a lot of stellar at all. We'll get to that. That's going to be, that's something that we're working towards. Next week, we will have an opportunity to get a little bit of Crystals of Transcendence. Maybe not a ton, but if I can get myself to around 10 million, we might just go ahead and double trans, like make Aspen and make a queen, and then have, 2 trans heroes. Probably not a good idea. We probably should do one at a time. Just do the glory challenges. If we do queen now, I mean, we have 0 cleared in the Abyss Seal Land. We should probably build somebody for Abyss first. Like a Gusta. I'm just not a Gusta. I gotcha. No, we're not doing Gusta. Could Scary do it? I don't know. I doubt without Void Imprints he could pull it off. But with a high enough treasure train, you could probably cheese your way past it either way. What we're on to now, the event. We have 4 hours left. I haven't touched it. Okay, other than to do this and this part. But yeah, might as well go ahead. Now, I did the smash on one of my accounts just to see. I must have clicked too many buttons. And they said, he doesn't know what he's doing. Get him out of here. And it seemed okay in terms of like your pickaxes used per stage. But it seemed to, I don't know, it missed the good loot. Like a normal player, you would see the shiny thing for the good loot, you'd go grab it and use that as part of your tiles, and it would skip them. It would just skip those good shiny tiles and go just clicking random tiles, I guess. I like Queen. She seems to be the best, in my experience. Hitting big areas is always better than not hitting big areas. Shia, maybe, because she does scale up over time. If you're doing a bunch, maybe she ends up being better, like you're going to buy pickaxes. Maybe she ends up being stronger, I don't know. Asmo's got a pretty cheap requirement on his, and you could kind of set that up to do a decent amount of damage for less, but I don't know. We'll just go with Queen. Extra smooshing around is nice. Now, we could smash. We could. We're not gonna. We're just gonna work our way around the edge, like so. I can't remember what it is. It's like, is it 20? 20-something before you can find the exit, and it changes based on the map that you're on. I guess we can grab that. Could just run over here and snag that. Or do we leave it until we find a 2x? Right? Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have many more to go. 13, 14. That's what I'm talking about. Grab that. Yoink you. 2 orbages. All right. Another 2x. We'll save on that one just in case we happen to see another little totem. If we don't, well, we found the exit. So we'll just go ahead and yoink all this stuff out. And I guess if you go to the next one, this just slurps over, right? Doesn't it? No, I guess we'll just grab it. Whatever. The first thing we open on the next one should be that. These would be better if you could use them on whatever you wanted to pick up, I think. The fact that you have to kind of wait on it And then you, oh yeah, double X on it. It just goes in the next tile you break open. I'm not huge on that. Yeah, you can kind of, I guess, plan them out a little bit, but still not great. Still not the great way to do it. We'll probably just save the skill here, I guess, because we're going to be close enough, I think, that we won't have to. I'm not sure how many places we have just picked up, but it seems like a fair amount of them. I should math. That would be what, like 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then all that. So we're probably really close to finding ourselves the exit. So we're not going to use a queen skill here. Yeah, that would have been a waste. That would have been a waste. We'll use it on the next one. Right? Yes. Some scrollage. And then I think what we'd want to do is we don't want to do this one. We would do this one, and then we would smoosh. Because that's going to get all of them suckers open. And would you look at that? We'll save that 2x until we get over here. Oop, bop. Can you use a 2x on a map fragment? That'd be broken, right? You just got 2 shards instead of 1. I don't think you can. That might be a little bit busted. I guess at this point, we're not using a skill anyway. Might as well just kind of smoosh around until we get what we get. There it is. Give me all that stuff. A couple pickaxes. I'm not sure how many pickaxes there are, like, per map. Does it show you what you can get? I don't know if it does. Probably not. I don't know. Oh, probably grab that as well. I don't know that we're not gonna get 3 maps. We're not going all the way to here. Because that would require us buying pickaxes, and I don't think it's worth it. I'll just be honest. I don't think it's worth going that deep. That ham on the old pickaxe event, probably not bad to go a little bit. We'll probably buy the extras with gems just to get a selection chest. Because why not? Why not? 17 out of 43, that's like, what, 30 away-ish? Oh, never mind. Now it's only 20 away. We'll still save it for the next floor anyway. Not a big deal. I don't know sure why I'm rimming the edge here. Oh, we'll get 2 more. Look at that. They're just trying to feed me all the business. Wow. Wow. What the nuggets? That's insane. You can't stack that, I'm sure. It would be cool if you could, but you can't. That would be pretty sick, though. We're fairly close. We've got to be close, right? Claim all this noise. The door is soon. The door is soon. The door was kind of soon. Probably could have used a thing there. Is that going to be times 4? No, it's just going to be 3 different times 2s. And that's okay. I think if we use our smoosh, it's going to just do like the first couple, I think, anyway. Yeah, it just gives you like, oh, well, look at that. That's nice. Yoink. Alrighty. 20 pickaxes. We could smoosh at this point. We're not going to smoosh at this point. We're just going to grab some energies and move our way through. Good. We're getting lots of these suckers now. Almost too many. Just click them all. Click them all. Be happy. There's the exit. Give me all my stuff. Nice. Peace out to the next one. We got 3. 3 axes de la pix. Are we already on? Oh, we already are. We're already here. We're already there. We really want a 5-star orange chest and an orange artifact. And we could use the orange artifact for food. Is it worth 4,000 gems to me? I mean, we're definitely we gotta get this one. Which means we'll probably need what? Like 20-ish? We'll grab 20. 2,000 gems. Is it worth 2,000 gems to pick a hero that you want? I would say yes. I would make the argument that is indeed the case. I would like to see an idol pop up. Smooshed it. Still got 7 left. No idol in any of this stuff, which is kind of insane to me that we didn't get them. There's an idol. There's the portal, but that's okay. We're gonna use 1 extra pickaxe here just to double up on some orbage. Beautiful. Now, could we go for the next stage? Sure. Is 5-star orange gear that big of a deal? I mean, probably not. I wouldn't say it's worth 2,000 gems just to get this. Now, you do get the floor loot as well. So it's not like a total loss to do it that way. You get some stuff. But is it worth 2,000 more gems to me just to get this? I mean, We might end up using it down the line. What the heck? We've got 90,000 gems. Just give me the pickaxes. Give me the axes de la picks. Okay, we got them. And you know what? At this point, there's really we're not going further than this. There ain't no way in balls we're going further. Let's just give it the old smooshinator. 21 picks. Gotcha. We found the exit. Would you look at that? Eat. Look at that weird pattern. That doesn't make any dang sense. 0 sense made. Uno, dos, tres. Oh, we got another one. Look at that. We got one more. Beautiful. Some more spirit. We'll take it. 2 million. Okay, so event complete. As far as I'm gonna go, I don't feel the need to purchase extra pickaxes. I'm not sure if did people normally do that? Is that like a spender thing? I guess you could get a 9-star with a little bit of like starry gem spendage, but like, I don't know. This doesn't seem horrible, but it ain't great. A light and dark selection chest, that could be nice. Imminent selection chest that also includes all the light and dark heroes. That could be nice. 6-star gear. A mysterious artifact. More 9 stars. I mean, we just went through what? You get 105 plus 40, 145 pickaxes to get to floor 7. So you'd have to buy like another 145 pickaxes to get close to this mysterious artifact. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. I feel like that's a horrible deal. That's like 200 bucks. That's like $200 to get a mysterious artifact. There's events that do way better for you. Of course you could do it this way, but either way, I don't feel like the spending money in the Sky Labyrinth is not worth it. They should really look at that. 200 bucks to grab a mysterious artifact seems steep. It seems a little steep to me. Just a little bit up there. Should you do it? I wouldn't say so. But either way, next week, we've got stuff to do. We got the card clash. I love the card clash. It's a good event. We got the Awakening stuff. They had a little patch notes things pop up. I went and looked at a little bit. So we've got the Awakening Gala coming back. We've got the little Awakening shop that you can spend the little glorious coins on and grab out like, you know, crystals of transcendence or something, which we might end up doing. Probably will end up doing. I don't know how hard I want to go on this one because we have I guess supposedly, I'm not sure if it is going to be next week or the week after. Well, not next week, obviously, but the week after next, I mean, where we have the Dragon Boat Festival or whatnot that's supposed to show up in May. And that's supposed to be a pretty good event. So I don't know if I want to, like, chill and just do, like, a regular free-to-play card clash. Maybe burn some Contract Starry Gems, do some Awakens, of course. Get a fair amount of loot. I might go far enough to get, like, about 35 Awakens, I think it was, to guarantee-ish that you're going to get the 200 points to get the B Stone or whatnot. We've got enough Contract Starries to do, like, pretty much 17 right off rip. We can retire heroes, go again. Unfortunately, I don't really want to spend these, but it takes forever to convert these suckers. I'm up to finally, I got 14 per day. Where's my thing? Wrong button. This button. Yeah, you can't see it now, but I'm finally up to 14 per day that I can swap over, which is annoying because if I could turn these suckers all the way across the board into just like starry gems, I would be in a great spot for this next gala event. I could be purchasing all kinds of dudes for cheap and then just retiring them, getting a bunch of CSGs, using those to awaken, guaranteeing myself a 200 points real easy. We'll cross that bridge, of course, next week when we get there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go Big P next week or not, because I think the Big Floors picnic thing comes back with VIP bonuses and all that stuff. We'll look at it, I guess tomorrow, because that's when it's gonna be. What else can a feller do today? We've talked about the events. We've done our event. We talked about the future events. We could do some Realms Gate. I mean, it's not super exciting because we kind of just, well, I guess I haven't actually watched one of those in a minute. I've just been kind of smooshing it. So, I mean, probably best to end on that's Transcendence. That's not dark. The Dark and Transcendence look remarkably close to the same color. Fortress heroes, have we none. Abyss heroes, have we Ignis. Transcendence heroes, we also have none. So I don't think it really matters what path we pick here. Let's just... I'd rather go this way, I guess. That's the smartest way to do it. Can we path? Oh, we've already pathed it. Well, would you look at that? It makes more sense to me to grab the double buffs. Let's see how we do here. We won't skip the battle. We're gonna watch it. We don't have our energy artifact. I think we have one on you. It shouldn't matter. I guess we'll see if it matters. It might matter. Are you gonna do? Oh, of course. You don't have the thingamajig bob deal. That could be issue. That could be a problem. It might not be a problem. We'll see how much damage they deal to us. They are a little higher level than we are at this point. I don't know if they start out that way or not. They just go up like 1 level per corruption. Maybe pop this in 2x would be ideal. I think we're okay here. Even with Wukong running the melodic strings, we did absolutely fine there. Can we use preset lineup? This has got double energy, I believe, right? I think it does. We'll see. It's going to be Orb, though, I believe, on him. Yeah, I think it's Orb of Annihilation on him, and then he's got the regular. Or the melodic strings. Either way, it should be fine. Although, honestly, I should probably have Ignis feeding him, just because the extra follow-up attacks he's going to do is at 100% damage. This could be nasty. Is Garuda going to make us regret our decisions? I mean, the odds she kills all my damage dealers. She didn't kill anybody. She didn't kill my little guys. I think we're fine. I think we're doing great. For sure. Open some chests. Dust? I guess you have to open the chest to leave, though, don't you? You can't just, like, yeet your way on out the back door. I want to say Abyss hasn't been hard. It's generally Fortress that was problematic and Dark. But we'll see. Those guys are all dead. It's just the backline dudes. Takes a while. When you have counterattackers and follow-up attackers, every round can take a minute, you know? It can just be that way. Bonk. Bonk. A lot of debuffs on us there, but, like, I don't know, didn't seem that difficult. I think we're fine. They didn't even manage to kill my Ignis, and she's supposed to die. Like, that's kind of her job, is to no longer be alive. I think it's, is it, like, probably the best strat to always go for these before you fight anybody? Boosting backline allies all damage dealt or attack. All damage dealt is nice. Not sure which one would be... I mean, all damage dealt's probably better. Just because we can skip the Abyss. We know Abyss isn't scary. But I wonder if there's a break point where a bonus attack would be, like, better. I don't know. I haven't really done the math on it. Someone probably has. Light heroes. An Ada. And a Terra. Let's see if this is sketchy. In campaign, they were sketchy. Over here, potentially they're not as sketchy. Oh, never mind. We did kill the Ada. That's great. Yeah, this Terra hits nowhere near as hard as campaign Terra did. I mean, the Ada was dead before she could do anything. But man, the campaign Adas in Apocalypse were not playing games with me. You know, they were giving me the business. So this is we know we can take you guys down. You guys weren't really a problem. I guess nothing really was a problem we've run into so far. Shadow, I don't think we've tickled yet, so we'll watch a Shadow, see what happens. I mean, might as well. Ep24. I mean, nobody's dead. We didn't kill a single person. Oh, Gooston just zapped. What's her face? Amin Ramen straight to death. Just zzz, laser beam of doom. Maybe that's what makes him scary. It's just the fact that he can, like, turn your own damage right back into some absolute decimation nation on your team. Either way, this guy's going down. He's dead. Easy, not a problem. Shadow, not scary. Fortress, we get to fight a Fortress. We know these guys aren't a problem. Go ahead and just yeet through you real fast. Penny is what scares me. This guy's actually kind of annoying as well. But Penny, if she does get a chance to attack, she can cause me to kind of wreck myself. Not quite as bad as like Amin Ramen does, because Amin gives you some absolute disgusting problems. But when she crits and whatnot and gets all the reflective armor and all that jazz, it can be a problem. Right now, it seems like we're in a situation where we're doing pretty much just okay. Yeah. I think we're fine. Nothing in this difficulty level has been problematic, we'll say. We've got what, today? These recharge, how fast these recharge? Is it 24 hours to get all this stuff back? I don't know. We can keep going up. This would be stronger by round 2 than that. We'll pop it. Smoke on these dudes. We'll skip through all the guys that we've kind of fought. Just kind of smoke this out. I mean, you could do the smash, but smash isn't actually very fast. It takes 4 hours to do your smash, which, I mean, it's not a bad deal if you're just kind of dropping it and moving on. Portal activated. Never mind. Wish you could can you just click on the portal? That would be nice. It would just take you there. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. We haven't fought a grass people. Let's fight some grass people and see what they're all about. Those guys aren't bad. We've smoked on you already. With all our buffs, I think there's really no chance we die here. How do you look? Oh yeah, we fought grass people. We'll fight them again. Oh, Gru. So close to being dead. Yet so far, he's dead. Not so far now, is he? But Garuda's really like the most dangerous thing that we tend to fight in forest factions. Her potential to nuke is just pretty nasty. And the fact that she heals when people dies almost guarantees that she's like the last thing surviving on the enemy team. Dude, when we fought her in the campaign, I didn't think we were going to beat her. I was like, dude, we're going to be stuck on Garuda forever. Garuda's a problem. She's an absolute menace. But we've managed to take her down. We've managed it. Tix might be a fairly decent counter to Garuda. I know she has faction advantage on him, but the fact that he can horrify if she's got like low energy and then stop her from doing basic attacks is great. And then silence her if she has full energy, because that's really where she's dangerous. It's her active skill. It's not really your basic attack. Her follow-up attacks, don't get me wrong, very annoying. Can I just click on that? No, it's gonna take me there. But yeah, her follow-up attacks, annoying for sure, and do a lot of damage, especially when there's multiple in the team. But really, the biggest danger is when she drops that active skill, if she has feathers built up, she can do some absolute nasty levels of work. We'll get ourselves to the boss, and then we'll smoke on the boss. That's the plan. But yeah. Would it be fun to build multiple E5 Garudas on an account? I mean, maybe. We're not going to skip this one, though. This is a boss. Is there anything special that tell me about you when I click on you? It does. What do? He gets stronger. Has high HP. Well, I have news for you. I have high damage. So, let's see. Wow, they do have high HP, huh? They do got some hutch paws. Quite a bit of it. But we'll get them down. They don't hit super hard. Once we start wheedling them down, we're also going to boost our all damage dealt every single round, which will be nice. Bonk. Yeah, they're not doing enough damage to be dangerous, but man, they're taking a hit, aren't they? These guys do have some HP. They weren't lying. It's okay. It's all right. Our damage is only going to get higher and higher as the rounds go by anyway. So, we're fine. Absolutely fine. Our main dudes are taking like 0 damage. Our backline dudes are even doing okay. I think Ignis has a pretty solid heal anyhow. 8 million health. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Makes me wonder if like a whole team of Ignises would just be insane. Just for fun, like just energy feeded, like a just constant Ignis energy feed. Because every time they drop their active skill, they're gonna essentially give the next one an active skill. Just chain your Ignises for infinite actives. I know there's like demon bells for that, but like, I don't know. She's not a demon bell, but she still would work. She kind of is a demon bell, though, you know what I'm saying? Wordplay. All right. These guys do have some serious HP. Maybe we should have... Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter if we have melodic on Aspen here or not. It's going to dwindle down in efficacy. Yeah. As the rounds go anyhow. But yeah, his counterattacks are doing like 100+ million damage, which is crazy. Heart Watcher. Maybe we should have brought a Drake. That might have made some sense and dropped the Amen Ramen. Just to go a little more PvE. Maybe. I don't know. Horus, not long for this world, in terms of us keeping him. Wow, this guy's starting to take the damage now. Now he's gotten below the 40% HP threshold, and then it's pretty much over him. But as great as Horus is in really long, drawn-out fights, that was like 2 billion damage. I'll take that. He's not really that good. Like, once you've cleared, honestly, I would say once you've cleared Sealand 20, and probably the Tower of Oblivion, because he is fairly decent at taking care of Mim. After you've done that, I don't see him being very useful anywhere else in the game. He does some stuff here. We'll see how much damage he put out. 4 billion. Not bad. Like, you say 4 billion, like, oh, only 4 billion. Back in the day, 4 billion damage, I would have crapped my panties to see that twice. But yeah, I mean, obviously, when you compare it to 40 billion from Wukong and Aspen, he just doesn't have the damage and staying power. Can he tank? Sure. There's a lot of different people that can tank, though. You don't need a Horus for that. So he's probably going to get swapped out. My initial thoughts is probably just going to go with Ankirimaru and use him as a tenant for Lord of Fear Aspen. I've also entertained the idea of building a Betty, but since I can't take Betty into the Void campaign anyways until she is, you know, transcended, she's probably going to have very limited use for most of what we're doing. Do we just make Transcendence heroes stronger? Or Abyss heroes stronger? I don't think it really matters. We'll see. Probably doesn't. Smoke these guys out. Boop. Doink. Yeah, Horus, he won't be, I mean, he's cool. He's a cool looking hero. But that's about all he's got going for him after you've done like the early game stuff, like towers cleared. Aspen Dungeon, he's not that great in. He's not horrible in the Aspen Dungeon. Like, if you're going to do him by himself as your main hero, you could probably make a pretty solid, tanky Horus if you built around him, right? And you build all the tenants for Horus and make him strong. Are you a fire guy? Is that why you're here? He heals. Don't make a prolonged battle. Hopefully they're not super high HP. They reduce target's attack and enable his allies to deal more damage. So probably cleansing off debuffs would make sense here. Are we going to do that? No. We're just going to fight him. We're just going to fight him and see what happens. Oh, hold up. They can't be... screw it. We won't change a thing. These guys have much less HP than the last boss, but let's see what their damage is like. Are they actually a little more damaging? We'll find out soon. I mean, yeah, they do be hitting. They do be hitting pretty freaking hard. He's got a monkey on him. What does that mean? Is that always been there? I don't think I've... Oh, we've lost Wukong. Wukong is dead. We could be in Danger Town right now. We could lose. We could lose. I'm still not sure what the monkey is. Is it a taunt effect? This might be game over for us. There's a chance. We'll see. I think we're good. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, he comes back to life. Oh, Scrody. I still think we're okay there. Yeah, I think we're fine. He's still going to build up a bunch of attack on this dude, yeah. Was it close? Yes. Closer than it should have been. Absolutely. Did we win? Yes, we did. 5 billion damage. Well done, Aspen. I mean, this is like I said, he's still, I think melodic strings are still on Sun Wukong here. Not Aspen. If Aspen had him, probably would have done a little bit more damage early. Yoink us out of here. Who are we going to explore the next time with? I don't know. We could be Tentacle Bro. We could be that guy looking in portals. Grass Lady. Guy with sword. Guy with sword, not bad. Guy holding his sword backwards with an eyeball in it. We could be a spider lady. Let's be a spider lady. Why? I don't know. Okay, so the paths are always the same. That's nice. It's nice they do that. Oops. Sure. The same thing. Smoosh it. Smoosh the next couple ones. Okay, just go nuts. Hour and 20. Little spider lady. Okay, so we've done a little bit of stuff. I was going to get to some of this. I missed it. Oops. I haven't pushed the void vortex in a very long time. I probably should. I'm like at Pioneer, whatever Pioneer is. It's like the first thing you unlock after like the very first stage. So probably should make a little bit of an effort there. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Did they show you the loot? Yeah, the loot's just... it's not that great, right? Like, if you go from, like, all the way down here, this is where I am. I'm chilling down here with these people. That's me. These are my people. From Forerunner to Pioneer, it, like, doubles your loot, and that's great. But the increase in loot that you get isn't really that crazy. The whole floor up is like a 50% bonus to your crystals, which, I mean, I need crystals, that's not a bad thing, but, like, I don't know. All the way up from where I am to the tippy top, you get some toolboxes, you get some rocks and whatnot for building at your place, but, like, it's like 3 times the amount of Crystals of Transcendence, which isn't bad. Again, a little over 2 times the Stellar Shards that I'm getting, or am I getting like 10k? Scroll down. Scroll way down. Yeah, I mean, probably a little over 3, almost 4 times. Probably closer to 4 times the amount of Stellar. It's not bad, but the fact that you would need a team that is far beyond what I have to reach these levels, like, I feel like the loot here could really use some love, right? It doesn't feel like it's that impactful. Yeah, it comes around every 2 days, so you do get a fair amount of loot per month, I guess. What, 15 times that? 250,000 Crystals of Transcendence. A little over that per month. Again, it's not bad, it's just, it's not very great. It's not super duper high. And the difference between Void Strider 6 and Void Strider 1, which I'm assuming the difficulty spike between those levels is probably fairly high, the loot doesn't change all that much. So I don't know, maybe the loot there could use a bit of love. Doesn't feel like something, that's why I haven't really pushed it. I look at the loot and I'm like, yeah, I might be able to push my way up like Explorer all the way to here, but the loot that I'm getting every 2 days isn't going to substantially change my game. Will it add up over the course of like a year or something? Yeah, it doesn't feel too solid. It could use a little bit of love, in my opinion. Even if you just added something extra to it, like it didn't have to be just that. Like throw a core of Transcendence or something in there. Use something. I don't know, a heroic scroll. A little bit, just a little bit of something here and there. Either way, today I've done what I wanted to do. It's not a still ended up being about an hour. We waffled a little bit. We talked about things. It wasn't all high octane combat. It was a little high octane combat, but not much. We got very confused by the Seal Land. Still confused by the Seal Land. Not sure why. There's so many different things going on behind the scenes there that you can't hook your peepers on. You just have no idea what's happening. Same with the campaign in Apocalypse mode. I don't know why there's not like a clear in-game description of what's happening. That makes a lot more sense. Like, hey, once you reach Apocalypse, enemies have these buffs applied to them, right? X precision added, holy damage, all this stuff, right? That would be nice, because you could look at that and then make a plan based on that knowledge. As of right now, you're kind of shooting in the dark. You don't really know what's going on. I was so confused why my Horus with over 100% block wasn't blocking in the campaign. I had no idea why it wasn't working. It should have worked. It wasn't. And that was simply because the enemies had a huge amount of precision given to them, which is kind of crazy. Unless it's a debuff applied to your team, which it could be. I don't think it was, but there's no way to know. There's like no way to know. Same thing with the Seal Land here. Why I wasn't healing with my enables, I have no clue. Absolutely no idea why that happened. What the enemies do skill-wise and attack-wise, you can't just like learn about them because there's no way to learn about them. There's no clicking, there's no info panel on them. I feel like there's some clarity adjustments that could definitely be made to the game just to smooth out some edges. Like, I'm sure you can go online right now and people have data mined all this stuff and gone behind the scenes to find out what all these things do. And that's great. But you shouldn't have to. I guess that's my point, is you shouldn't have to data mine a game to find out what an enemy does, right? That should be labeled for you, right? You shouldn't have to data mine to find out what the stat boost in Apocalypse campaign was to the enemy team. It should be clearly labeled. And those aren't hard adjustments for the devs to make. Those are like literally, you just look at what you've done, and then you just post an info button like, hey, here's the info for what's going on here. It's not hard. It's a quick change, quality of life change that I think would make, I don't know, it'd make things easier for people, right? And that's fine. That's good. You want people to not feel confused. Confusion is not what you want in a game. If people are confused, they're frustrated, right? They don't I don't understand what's happening. I don't know why I'm losing. I don't know what's up with these units. Like generally in most game modes, I know I'm kind of ranting here and raving, but like in most game modes in the early game, like it's not hard to find out why you lost a fight. You can just go look at the hero you just fought. Like, oh, Kamath is decimating me. What's he doing? Oh, he's petrifying me and reducing my armor and all this jazz. Okay, how can I build around that? No big deal. That's good. But nowadays, it doesn't seem like that's very clear. There's a lot of enemies that don't have, like in Seal Land, like these guys, if you look in here, like there's no info button you can ever click on this guy to find out what he does. Nobody knows. There's no, like if you click up here, it doesn't tell you. There's no, when you go into the challenge, it doesn't tell you. You have no idea what these guys do until you fight them. And you have to sit there and you'd have to like get a notebook out and hope you could find out the answers on your own, or like I said, go look up someone who's data mined it and see what all the enemies do in these game modes, which I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's good. You don't want the difficulty in a game to come from confusing people. That's bad difficulty, because it's, especially in a game like Idle Heroes, it's built around like strategy and developing your team to counter things. Like you want to have very clear indications of what you're up against so you can build correspondingly, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense to be like, oh, by the way, good luck with figuring out what's happening to you. That's not great. Is it an easy fix? I think so. I don't think it's very hard to do stuff like that. A simple info button or just like an enemies tab in your glossary. That wouldn't be hard to add either, right? You've got the hero glossary for all these. You could have an enemies glossary over here that you just click on. The enemies that aren't heroes in the game, and you could see like, okay, these guys do this. This is how I'd counter them. Sure, that's great. I think that's fantastic. Either way, that's just my little 2 cents there. Not that like it's not like game breaking or anything. It's just it's frustrating and it's not necessary. I think that's the point. Right? It causes confusion for no real reason. Easy to clear up. Once it's cleared up, it's not an issue anymore. People can see what they're up against. If you're losing, find out why you're losing, build the counter. The name of the game, baby. But with that said, that's probably going to be it for today. We got our Seal Land to 20. That was kind of the big goal anyway. Burned up 100 and something pickaxes, got that done. Next week, not 100% sure my plan's going to be for what we awaken. We've got a lot of boxes that we can open that's got heroes in it that we can awaken. Will we make... Oh, we got these. Hold up. Boink. 12. Is that enough to upgrade you? I don't think so. I don't think so. What are you in? You're in arcane jewelry, right? Eeny, meeny, miny, that one? Take a look at you. Oh, you're close. You're close to going up again, but not that close. But yeah. Who we're going to awaken? I don't know. Probably try to get to whatever the 200 point threshold is. I feel like that's a nice place to push for. Will we spend dollars to get there? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the climate's feeling like. If we're feeling spendy, maybe. But next week, after that, we should have the dragon boat, and that should be a big one. So, do I want to save a little bit and spend a little more, spend a little bit, spend a little bit? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We're out. Okay, no more wordsing. That's going to be it for today. Before we go, of course, boop. Gotta thank all the members on the channel for helping make my dreams a reality. So, starting at the top, our greatest Rathikins, we have Shaheen, Trippy, and White Crow. Our great Rathikins, Lotto the Lidsey, Bellendane, and FMK What. Our Rathikin tier, we have JMV, Zanelli, Electric Leaf, Lost Emotions, Kai, Churg, Cosmic, Flow, Why Am I Here, Felix F, Gun Lampoon, and Popa Armando. I'm never gonna stop saying it that way, I'm sorry. I've gotten no complaints from Popa, so it must be okay. But with that said, thank you guys so much for helping support the channel. It means a lot to me. If you liked the video, please don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.